For me, light and shade and bright colors, beautiful colors are what inspire me. So this is the colored corn that you do get here in the US.
These are part of a stream of landscapes that I have been doing. I started a series of landscape painting based on the Colorado Plateau. My career was in abstract.
So behind me is one of my traditional Bharatanatyam dancer paintings. It's named after a goddess, and in this, the idea is that women are constantly on the move, so, but we move with grace because there's just so many things to handle, right? So that's what I'm trying to bring in this painting. Hi, I am Bala Tyagarajan. We are here for the opening night of Roots and Routes. It's a South Asian visual artist group show. This is the first time a group of us are getting together for an art show like this in Colorado. South Asians, we've been here for so long. It's just that the artists who are particularly visual artists and not performance artists have just been so disconnected. It's nice to have a community to get together and come together and be able to tell the broader community who we are and what we do.
She had approached me during the Colorado Creative Industry Summit saying, I never see my community represented in spaces, and this is a problem. And I'm like, I agree with you. This is a huge problem. So essentially, after the conversation around what she was hoping to do in collaboration with the South Asian artist community that she was not seeing represented, I asked her, what does she need? And she said she needs access to space and access to resources. And I said, with the space, I think I have you covered.
I really couldn't figure out where my community was. And I lived in the suburbs, I had 2 children. And so for this to happen and to have the kind of artists that have come out, it seems from the woodwork, out of the woodwork, it's unbelievable to me to see this energy, to see people starting out, see people who have been doing things in isolation for a long time.
This show is all about visibility, representation, and community. To me, representation is not just having 4 walls and somebody to put art on the wall, right? It's when people actually engage with one another, and art is a great means for that engagement.
Because I kept thinking there must be a few other artists, because when I came here there was nobody, and I often thought to myself, I'm in a wilderness, because 40 years ago Colorado and Denver was a very different place.
This is the first time we've come together as a community of South Asian artists. They're all wonderful people as well, so it's a lovely community that's expanded suddenly from just knowing 2 or 3 of them to more than 20.
It's about the artist's journey, their identity and their experience, what they bring to Colorado and what they have been creating here.
I was just so inspired to paint this because the Thanksgiving festival here kind of mirrors the Thanksgiving festival that we have back in India. We make offerings to the gods for a great harvest. And for all the good things that we receive. And I really found this mirrors that culture and that tradition.
Personally, one of my collectors called my artwork as a sonar, that it brings me to people and it brings people to me. And this exhibit is like that, except it's bringing an entire community of South Asian artists to the broader Denver metro, and it's the same thing. We are hoping to get so many people to come in, look at the artwork, engage with it. Hopefully it sparks some curiosity and conversations and maybe lasting connections.